Alright guys, so I'm going to teach you how to edit a video, and this is exactly how I do it. Okay, this is a very simple one. It's going to have captions and I'm going to show you the edits that I make. So we press play.
The moments you don't feel
I always like to go here and I like to enhance the audio, especially if it's a noisy background. So you want to click on the video and then you want to put enhance voice, and then you put this little check, you wait for it to load. What that's gonna do is going to remove a lot of the background
moments
noise.
you don't feel like doing it is the same reason you should do it, because that's what's gonna hold everything together. That is what's gonna glue everything. The moments you don't feel like doing it is the same reason you should do it, because that's what's gonna hold everything together. That is what's gonna glue everything together. So now imagine when you do feel like doing it, you're just gonna execute massively.
Okay, so I'm gonna have it like that. You wanna remove this, delete it. All right, I feel like that lady said in the back, shut up. I don't know if she was talking to me or somebody else, but I thought it was gonna remove her noise.
Execute massively.
Either way, it is what it is. Imperfect action is better than no action. So the way you add captions is you go over here and you put auto captions, okay? And then you just generate them. It's gonna generate the captions from the video. Okay, so now once the captions are edited, the way that you should do it is, if you're gonna have it like this, you want to have it at least 3 words, okay, 3 to 4 words. You want to break it apart. But what I do is I click edit captions. Actually, I click style and I edit here by the word. I like to have 1 word at a time because it's more engaging. You can use a font that you like. However, I recommend sticking to the basics. So I would put something like this.
The moments you don't feel like doing it is
right. But what I'm using lately is I go to Word and I use the yellow one. This one is good too. But I've been liking a lot this one. It's right here.
The moments.
Just because I feel like it pops up or stands out, but you don't want to use anything like this, for example. That's hard to read. Like, you know, I wouldn't use this. I guess it's not a big deal, but you know, I like to just keep it simple. So I'm gonna go over this one here, and then I just want to click edit captions and make sure that everything is correct. The moment you don't feel like, alright, just gonna make sure there's no typos. So that's what's gonna look like. Another thing, before you export it, you want to select the cover photo. Okay, what it's gonna be. I usually like to just pick something catchy. I'm gonna have execute like that. I think that's a good frame. Save it, and then before you export, you want to always have the settings at 4K. Okay, the frame rate between 30 and 60. I tend to go with 60 when I'm walking, and then I just always put this at the highest. This I always leave off, and then that's it, right? Okay, now this person here saying shut up, I don't know if she was talking to me or not, but I feel like she was. Either case, if she was and people notice it, it's gonna create more engagement.
Like doing it, you're just gonna execute massively.
All right, so then I export. Okay, now once it's done exporting, I'm gonna go on Instagram and I'm gonna select an audio. Okay, usually you could pick a trending audio or whatever audio you want to put. I like to put like emotional sounding audios, but this is how you go. You go to Instagram, then you press here, reel, select it.
The moments you don't feel like doing it is the same reason you should do
and
it,
then
because that's what's gonna
audio.
hold everything together. That is what's gonna glue.
Let's just say I was using that audio, right? My voice is. Let's just say I was using that audio, my voice is covered. So I go to controls.
Together. That is what's gonna glue everything together. So now imagine when you do feel like doing it, you're just gonna execute massively. The moments you don't feel.
Okay. And I don't like the ending.
You feel like doing it, you're just gonna execute massively. Together. So now. Together. That.
I'm just gonna make it a 5 seconds.
That's what's gonna hold everything together.
Right there. just gonna make a quick one, all right? But I don't like the way that it ends, so I'm just gonna delete this part of the video. Okay.
The moments you don't feel like doing it is the same reason you should do it, because that's what's gonna hold everything together. The moments you don't.
I think that's a good message. So that's what you want to do. You want to do that with your message. And since this one is short, I'm going to try to find a trending audio. So you should save the audios that have trending. Okay, I showed you how to do it in the previous lesson. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace this one. I have one saved here. I'm going to add this one. We're going to fix the audio. So since you can't hear my voice, what we do is we go here and we click here up and we go to controls. Maybe just drop it a little bit.
I feel like doing it is the same reason you should do it, because that's what's gonna hold everything together. The moments you don't feel like doing it is the same reason you should do it, because that's what's gonna hold everything together. The moments you don't feel like doing it.
And then that's it. And then you just add your caption, right? So you would add a caption and then you would just share it.